Hi everyone, this is Jeanette with Jandapanda Treasures, and I'm doing a video, kind of a cleanup. On this tray are some interesting items. I have some Sarah Coventry, Napier, some damascene, and I'll go over a little bit of everything with you. Let me turn on my Presidium because this is actually right here. This is a stone piece. And this is an anklet, a Turkish anklet. And these are actually some sort of, it's not 925, it's not 900. These are most likely 830s. So, and these are magnetic, but these are not, and these are not. So anyway, so I'm gonna just do a little schmoozing and confusion here. And put the chains aside. All right, so let's take a look-see. I'll do the damascene last because I want to go over, again, unprepared. Where is, well, I do have a ruler, so we'll use that. I always like, oh, here it is. Here is my elven grid. So, let's start with the Sarah Coventry sets, because I think that, you know, there might be some interest in these. So this happens to be a Sarah Coventry brooch, and they have matching earrings. This is a demi puree, so they call it a demi set. A full set would have the bracelet and the necklace, but this is a half set or a demi set. And these look like they've never ever been worn. I have a Sarah Coventry book. As a matter of fact, let me go grab that and see if I can find it in the book. I also have this Sarah Coventry piece, or this demi puree, or demi set. So I'm gonna let you look at that also. Those are the two Sarah Coventrys that I am offering today. So, and I actually have similar sets on my eBay for, right now they're about 20. So I'm offering these guys to my subscribers, and you must be a subscriber at Jandapanda Treasures in order to purchase. So, and if you want to purchase, you need to email me, jandapanda@comcast.net. Shipping starts at $4. And I do combine shipping, so if you would like, you can, I will hold them. But, you know, just stay in communication with me, because when it gets to be a pound, the $4 jumps to $8. And I have shipping anywhere in between. So we'll start there. So I have my Sarah Coventry book. I don't know if I can find these right away, but we'll give it a shot. Anyway, I'm offering these sets at $10 each to my subscribers, and that is a crazy deal. So, well, I'm just kind of glancing through. All right, late 60s. I'm gonna see if these pop up here under the late 60s. Yes, and I think they do. Here it is. There it is, right there. And shiny gold tone and white enamel. This is the water lily pin. So let me go back and take a look and see what the entire set looks like. Sets. Or Let's look under W for water lily. No, it's not listed under there either. So that is a water lily. That is what that set is called. And but anyway, at least you know it's the late 60s, 66 to 69 in the Sarah Coventry book. So these are truly vintage. So we'll look at those. This is the water lily. These are clip-on earrings, and I'm telling you guys, this is a deal because I have a similar set, or actually the same exact set on my eBay for 20 bucks. So $10 to my subscribers, you get the entire set, and it is $4 to ship it. So, and these are in excellent condition, and they are marked Sarah Coventry on the backs. Even the backs are pretty, look at that. So this is a killer deal. I mean, and it even has the little pearl in the center, and I believe these have a gold pearl, and this one has a kind of a gold coated pearl. But I mean, it's in amazing condition. Look at the leaves, or at least the petals. This is an incredibly made set. Look, you can even stack them. Here's another Sarah Coventry set. This looks like a traditional set. I'm also offering this with the clip-on earrings for $10. I have other sets on eBay, but so this set would also be $10. And again, it looks like it's just never been worn. I mean, so polished on the other side, and there's nothing, and they're all marked Sarah Coventry. So if you're into Sarah Coventry or any kind of vintage statement pieces, this is the way to go. So I just think they're just gorgeous. And again, I have the book, so if you want more history on it, I have that. But this is an awesome piece. This is like as big as my middle finger. Well, it's as big as my pointy finger. But the pearls are just so pretty. So those are the Sarah Coventry pieces. $10 each set for my subscribers, and you must be a subscriber. These are called St. John's, and these are clip-ons. These guys, this set would be $5. Let me take a look at, make sure they're symmetrical. Okay, so yeah, they would be symmetrical. But these are St. John's, and they would be $5 for the pair. Nice blingy pieces. Oh, well, let's get you a sizey. Here's your sizies on Alvin. All right, so I have some other pieces here. This is a Goldette. This one is marked Goldette on the back. It's in cursive. This looks like it's really a vintage piece, a vintage bracelet. All the little stones are there. My presidium's on. I don't know if these are actual stones. So I see a green one there. So let's see what the green one says. If it comes up anything special, I will let you know. No, these aren't coming up special anything. The green, yes, showing up as glass. Yeah. And then that's probably a little bit of a faux pearl. But everything's in there, and it's all intact. Here's the back. Even the back is pretty. The part you never see. But that's a pretty Goldette This Goldette would be $10. It's just, look at that. Look at the little rosebuds, rosettes, the little stones on the inside, and then it's got the fold over clasp, which works just fine. It's pretty solid. So there you have it. It's a $5 piece. I mean, no, it's a $10 piece. I have some $5 pieces here, but these are this one's $10. Excuse me. And here is a Premier Designs, which if no one buys, I'm keeping it because it is just fabulous. This is all enamel paint. This one and this, let's see, there's two pieces. This one and this one might be a stone, and I'm going to test it. Yeah, this one's testing in garnet, and this one is testing also in garnet, so I don't know what these are, but they are stone. These are not. But for Premier Designs, we all know Premier Designs went out of business in December of 2020, unfortunately due to COVID, as a lot of the MLM jewelry businesses did. The mark is right here for Premier Designs. I don't know, sometimes I'm a lucky one. I get Premier Design pieces, but this one will also, this is heavy. This will be $10. And your measurement from toggle to opening, it's about a 7-inch. I would call it a 7-inch. It might be a tight 7-inch. It probably would fit somebody nicely a little bit smaller wrist, but I'm a 7, so this would fit me. I don't know if it would fit me comfortably. It might bother me, but it's definitely a gorgeous piece. It shows signs of having been previously owned, but I don't see a lot of wear here. And I just love this. It's just one of those freeform designs, and I'll bet you there's no two alike. There might be similars, but there's no two alike. So that's a nice $10 piece. Beautiful. Okay, so I hemmed and hawed about this. This is a true Cinabar, and how I know, and I do need to clean it off, and I just clean it off with a little bit of a very soft, dry toothbrush. Because when I was looking at it, trying to find the layers on the Cinabar, there was a lot of dirt. So it could probably use a, yeah, it really needs a good cleaning. But this one I'm offering to my subscribers for $10. And I did do the comps, and they are all over the place. This to me is a simple design. They had some that were even more intricate for about 15 to 20. I was kind of surprised, and I just looked now, and this definitely has the layers to it. It's just a beautiful piece. It does have a mark on the back, and I believe it says China, but it's a really old, I mean, if you look at it this direction, you can see that it says China. Let me see. But I mean, it's really worn on the back. Somebody wore the heck out of this. The clasp, I don't know even if it works. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Anyway, this would be a $10 piece, and it may need some work. But if you're interested, I'm pretty sure that you could probably attach a pendant here. or utilize that. But just on the face alone of it being a Cinabar, it's well worth the $10. It's just beautiful. And it also has a notch here. I wanted to point that out. But if you look at it under the, with the loop, it looks really dirty. And I'm not sure how to clean Cinabars, so this is the best way I know. And because Cinabar is enameled, layered enamel over a wood or a metal base. And this is just really old. It even looks like it's lifting a little bit there. If no one buys this, I'll probably send it to Haley to repair. She might be able to do something with that clasp. But yeah, Haley from Haley's Jewelry and Crafts. She is having an auction on Monday the 30th. So you need to subscribe to Haley's Jewelry and Craft. Gina from My Pink Bag will be there. And Stephen from Sugar Visions will also be having an auction. So she would be my trusted person to send this to. She is clever. She's a genius when it comes to repairing and, you know, redoing jewelry. And I'm going to show you some of her pieces as soon as they get to me this week of her saving jewelry and repairing jewelry. So this is one of, well, this will be, if no one purchases this, I will definitely send it to Haley for, because she would know how to fix that, and she would know how to fix this. It's probably a simple fix. So that's nice. This is a beautiful little brooch. This is a $5 brooch. Oh, I didn't measure this. Let me measure this for you guys. This Cinabar piece for $10. So there's that. And then I have this beautiful, these are little gemstones that are chipped. There might even be a pearl right there. Nope, it's glass. There's like a, this is an interesting piece. It's one of those pieces where you have to look at it constantly. But these are all little chips. Let me see if there's something that I can actually read on this. There's tiger eye, there's turquoise, which won't show up on the gem tester. This one is testing into garnet. So I'm sure, I'm guessing, because I mean, I don't even know if this is egg yolk amber. Maybe not. It could be shell pieces. I have no clue. But it's a really super cute brooch. And there's your size. This one's $5. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do this on this one. I don't remember if I had it for $10 or what, but this is a stone piece, and it is a beautiful flower. Look at the size of that pendant. And I did do a test on this last time. I'm going to offer it. I'm just going to offer it for $5 to my subscribers. This is testing into jadeite, and I am pretty sure that the rest of this is jade of some sort. It could be an inferior jade. I'm not sure what those little red stones are. Let's see what the yellow is also testing as jadeite. The red ones are also, they're getting close to jadeite. But, and then you've got these really pretty butterflies. I'm gonna offer this to my subscribers for $5 because I just think it's so pretty, and I just don't want anyone to lose out. It doesn't even look like it's ever been worn. let's do a measurement on the necklace part. And there is some room for adjustment. You can adjust. So if you're interested in anything, please send me a timestamp is best. You can do a screenshot, but then I have to go back and, you know, get the pricing. I try and remember the pricing, but I'm rattling off a lot. And I'll do it. I don't mind. But this one is 9.5, and there is room here on this piece. And I'm sure these are some form of jade. It's just super adorable. I mean, if you are a reseller, this is a great, great price for resale. And there's the back. There's nothing broken about it. I mean, it's stone. It's like, it might be pieced pieces. This one doesn't look pieced here, but these could be pieced in. So that's, I don't know. You tell me. But these are really cute little butterflies. So somebody did a really nice job on this, the braided cord. All right, that's enough for a $5 item. I'm not doing any more on that. This is a really pretty brand new Napier brooch. This one I'm gonna do $10 on. It's just so pretty. There's nothing missing on it. It looks brand spanking new. I don't know if it's vintage. I'm not familiar with Napier, but, well, let me make sure it's a Napier first before I go all crazy on you guys. I'm sorry, it's not a Napier, it's a Lisner, but it's still $10. So there's a Lisner piece. And remember, shipping's $4. And I do like to combine, so usually what I do is, like tonight, for instance, like this weekend, I'll be invoicing and then I'll ship out on Monday. But if you want your pieces sooner, I will be happy to ship them out within 24 hours and from being paid. So as soon as you pay me, then I ship your goodies. I'm not hanging on to anything here. All right, so now we're getting down to this cute little locket. This little locket I might send to Haley, I don't know. It's got some issues. It doesn't really snap. It does snap closed, and it doesn't have, I mean, it closes, but you know how sometimes you just can't get these things open? Maybe this one's fine. It's opening just fine, but it's a pendant locket. It's got a beautiful enamel rose there. This one will be $5. This one is about 1.25 inches round. It's not terrible. I mean, there's not a lot of wear here. It's beautiful. And I don't even know if anybody actually used it to put any kind of pictures in there. But it does close. It doesn't like fling open or anything, but it's easy open. All right, so I'm gonna save these for a little later. I call this a Jelly Belly Moonstone brooch. This one I'll do for $5 because he's small and he's a little bug. Look at that, there's two of them there. You get this stone here and this stone here. And then it has like these 3 rhinestones here. There's no maker's mark, but he is so cute. And he's $5 because he's little. He's a little guy. All right, so now I'm down to the Brighten piece, and I kind of held back on this, and I don't know why. This looks like it's never been worn, and on this particular one, I am going to do $20. I mean, it's in incredible condition, beautiful condition. Everything is working. And, you know, I was looking on eBay because I do sell there. And the reason why I was looking on eBay, and I'm not familiar with a lot of Brighton pieces, like what are their names or, you know, that kind of thing. So I just did some comps and I decided that, okay, well, I'll offer this at subscriber price for 20 bucks. That's the best I can do, I think, at this point. So if I eliminate that, well, actually I'll eliminate, so we're, you know, it could be like 7 3/4 or down to maybe, it could be under 6 because it's sitting right there at 7. So this is a multi-size. And I mean, it seriously has not, it doesn't have any signs of wear on this at all. It has the heart lock, and then over here it's got the Brighton logo right there. So there's that one. So this one's 20 on the Brighton bracelet, and it's 5 strands. There's 5 strands here. Just beautiful. And then this is a Turkish, this is an anklet. So this is a Turkish, it's kind of like for, you know, I guess you can wear it on the beach or wherever you want because it makes that, it's like for dancing. But it might be kind of fun just to have at the beach and, you know, do that kind of thing. Now, this is what I wanted to talk about. These coins here, they're not magnetic, and I did test them for silver, and they do test for silver, but they don't test for sterling. So they're maybe a lower silver content. These right here are also, well, well, I can't say for sure that those are silver. I'm trying to, I know these are not. That's what's giving me the magnetic pull. But these, let's see if I can find one that's, yeah, that's magnetic. Yeah, it's not letting me, I mean, these findings right here may be some sort of a silver mix as well. But these guys do have some sort of silver content in them. They might be 830 silver, maybe less. But this is a fun little Turkish. Oh, I can do 15 on this guy, the Turkish anklet, and I'll give you a size because it is an anklet. So this one has potential to be about 9.5 inches. So this will go around your ankle, no problem. Get your belly dancing on, or your dancing shoes on. All right, so this is a Jelly Belly fish. And she's cute. There's no mark. I thought maybe this was meant for a pendant, but I mean, why would you wear a pendant? No. So this little Jelly Belly right here, this one's $5. So it's a $5 Jelly Belly fishy wishy. Cute. This is another Brighton piece. This one's beautiful. It's very simple. It has the rhinestone there with the, you know, the classic Brighton heart. Very fine chain. It doesn't look like there's, well, there might be a little bit of wear here. I can see some scratches. And then it has the Brighton heart, and of course the heart lock. But the pendant is in really good shape, and it has this very fine chain, and the chain drop. It's about 9 1/4. So this one I would do for 15. Because look at that charm. Isn't that gorgeous? And I'll give you a size on that. So each of these squares is a 1/2 inch. So this is a 1/2 inch pendant. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe 3/4 inch by 1/2 inch. I'll let you take a closer look. And here's the other side. This one is 15. Just based solely on the wear of the chain. The charm is just beautiful, and there's the back side. Charm, I should say pendant. It's a pendant. All right, so we'll put this one back. Okay, so I have been schooling myself. I have been researching damascene. I have a few pieces of damascene coming, so I wanted to kind of go over that. I went to Texas Gal Treasure's website or YouTube page, and she went over the basics of basics of damascene. And these are basics. There's more to it than what I have here. So I'm just gonna do a little PK. PK means product knowledge, because these items aren't for sale, or they're not for sale yet. But damascene is carved steel, and what the jeweler does is they carve pieces of steel. And I kind of can kick myself right now because I have genuine vintage pieces. I just couldn't find them for this video, but I wanted to touch a little bit on it. So damascene is carved steel, and then the jeweler puts in the carvings either gold wire or gold leaf, and when that is fused, the steel gets oxidized. And there's more to it than just what I'm telling you. But, and I wish I had maybe next video, I'll show you. But a true damascene piece will be a singular piece, and it will have the gold carving. Now, to me, this is not a vintage damascene. It could be damascene, but it's not vintage because this piece is kind of applied or inserted into this charm back. It's very pretty. It's a beautiful pendant, and I don't want to say it's not damascene. This might be a later form of damascene. Now this one right here is even newer to me because this one looks, I mean, I could see the separation in the frame of the pendant. So I'm not sure how this is made. This seems to be a little bit older than this one. So, I mean, you could call it faux damascene if you want, but this might be the damascene that is now coming out of the factories as damascene. And I can just tell by the backs, these are just, they don't look vintage. They might be vintage now if they're 20 years or older, but these look like newer pieces. This one looks newer than this one. So there is that type of damascene, and when I find my true damascenes, I will definitely show you all of this again. Now, let's go to Toledo, or Toledo ware, which is from Spain. These are Toledo ware. And the reason why it's Toledo ware and can be mistaken for damascene or is in the damascene family, this is pressed metal, and it has raised gold tone to it. So the actual pattern is raised as opposed to this one being carved or, you know, embedded. So they do the gold tone and then they raise it and then they color in the lower portion. And also with Toledo damascene, what is, I don't want to say unique, but it's common in damascene, is that they use these like little tiny bead patterns. So they're raised, beaded metal part of the backing, and then they fill in with the white enamel paint. And you can see some of these flowers have the white enamel paint in it in this butterfly. Okay, here's another Toledo piece. And this is also raised. Now, they call this damascene. Like I said, it could be part of the damascene family, but this is Toledo ware. And this is a very fine piece. This is a really sweet piece. It doesn't say Spain or Toledo on it anywhere, but this is Toledo ware. This is how you would see Toledo ware made. This is a tiny little piece. Then they have what's called Niello or Niello ware. And this is the closest thing I can find to Niello ware. And sometimes it's sterling. And what they do is they carve the pattern, and then after it's, I think if I'm not correct, after it's tarnished, then they carve the pattern. And this is Siam silver, sterling. So, but this is all tarnished with a carved pattern in it. This one's shaped like a heart. This one I bought off of Goodwill on its own, and I'm glad I did, because then I can show you what I think Niello ware is. And this is a nice size piece, 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. Okay, now I'm gonna get to this Jelly Belly mouse, and I don't have a price on him yet. And the reason why is if you are a Jelly Belly collector, or this is like one of those crossover pieces. Because I was just going through this jewelry last night. I'm going, well, wait a minute. What's going on with this little mouse? Well, lo and behold, I was looking at his face, and his whole head is Toledo ware. His ears are Toledo ware. Everything about this part of him is Toledo ware. Because I can tell by the raised metal and the coloring and the little, kind of like, I want to call it stippling around the ears. And, but then there's this Jelly Belly glass piece. This looks like glass. My Presidium's still on, and I'm pretty sure he's glass. Yeah, he's registering as glass. But he's unusual to me, maybe not to a lot of people, because this part's in the damascene family, but it's Toledo ware, and this part is the Jelly Belly. So he's a cute little guy. Anyway, so that's kind of like my little talk, my coffee talk about what, the family of damascene. And I'm going to study some more. I've got a few pieces coming in that I'm going to be sharing with you guys of true damascene and the designs and the differences. I wish I could find my vintage or antique damascene. I mean, you've seen it on my past videos because my earrings are $10 for damascene. How we doing on time? Oh, 39 minutes. It's time to close. So this is Jeanette with Jandapanda Treasures. If you see any of these beautiful demi-pure sets of Sarah Coventry, $10 to my subscribers. I'm only offering it this time because if they don't sell, they're going to be dealt with some other way. There's the little fishy fish. I think I had him at 5 for you guys. Was at 10. This was, I believe, at 10. This one was at 5. $5 St. John's. I think I had this one at 10 for the Goldette. $20 on the Brighton. I think this one I had the Premier Designs at 10. $5 for the locket. I don't remember what I said about the Turkish ankle bracelet. I think I had this one at 15. This one was at 5. Did I have anything else? I don't see anything else. This was a small lot, but at least I got to tell you about what I learned about damascene. So, damascene, Niello ware, and Toledo ware. So, because there's really nothing fake about it. It's just that there are some pieces that are newer, and you know, some pieces that aren't true damascene that are called Toledo. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Talk to you soon.